Hello everyone, how are we all? I'm just coming on to speak about the times we're in, the energy we're in, how it's affecting a lot of us. So we're in, you could say turbulent, it all depends on how you perceive it. Times we're in energetically and astrologically, there's so much going on, so many retrogrades, so many alignments, vibrations becoming higher. If you follow the Schumann resonance, you will know that we're having so many spikes. We could see this with the climate and the weather and the volcanoes and the storms and tsunamis and everything. Like, it all has ripple effects throughout all. And another way that I find, especially because I find it amazing, is dreams and all the weird, wacky, crazy dreams we're having. The way I was seeing it this morning is like you get a front row seat at a viewing of a amazing film, and you're watching it and you're so engrossed and there's so much happening, and then you realize, oh my god, wow, that's actually me and that's my subconscious. And what I want to say is, some of us find this a bit daunting. We could find it a bit scary. We think, oh, we have no control over everything that's going on that we see. If you do pay attention to the news, which you don't have to, you can find out what's going on in other ways. You don't have to be front row seat with mainstream, but that's another story. We're hearing so much going on in people's lives. We're seeing so much things happening in different countries. We're getting it through social media as well, when we're getting front row seats again to other people's lives about what's happening in their area, like with the tsunamis now and earthquakes and things. So there's so many different ways we're receiving. That could be scary. But again, it's all like a spectrum and how you perceive things. You can take this as well as tools to show you where you're going, what's triggering you, what you can work on, what you can pay attention to, and what not to pay attention to. And that fits perfectly with the card that has come up today. It's all about receiving. And this is every day it becomes easier to receive the highest divine plan and to trust my inner guidance. And if you see with this is all about your faith, your inner guidance, your higher self, your spirit team. Then we have the yellow and orange here. This is all about like your base and your sacral chakra, your solar plexus. This is all about like with your foundation, your belief systems, what lights you up, what molds you, and you like your integrity and so on. And like that keeps you, what keeps you grounded to earth, your personality, your belief systems, everything that is instilled in you. If you think of it, your base, your foundation. And we can use what's going on to our advantage. Everything that's given to us is tools in some sense. The universe and God and the spirit world and the energies, they always provide what's needed for us. Just like for every dis-ease that comes to us out there, there's something in on this earth and in this nature that can help us with that. There's balance, the law of polarity, the law of balance. All this stuff is always there. It's just what lenses and what filters we put in front of us to be able to see it all. So, what I will say is this, I find very aligned with what we're having lately with our dreams and what's coming into our subconscious. It's showing us different areas we can work on, different areas we can clear out, it's giving us different material to work with if we want to. It's all about, we all have a choice as well. We all have free will. If we want to, and use this as well, as it's very fitting with the Lionsgate portal too and everything that's happening here. If we see the water, this is all like our motions, our balance, our flow. Do we leave it all flow through us? Do we create a dam and keep stuff in that just gets stagnates, algae, gets dirty, builds up, that like eventually becomes toxic and gassy, and we can implode or clear out. And this is the opportunity we're being given now. So what I will say, there is no need to fear. There is no need to keep it all bottled up. A lot of us become introverted and we go inward when a lot of things come up. We think that's a safety mechanism. We think if we're not sharing it with other people, then we're not bringing them down with us. But a lot of that's not true. It can actually help, lighten the load. There's a saying now, it's not coming to me. It's like tip my tongue. Shared is a problem halved. It's moving that energy, getting it out, getting it flowing, transmuting it. We all have these tools. We all have these chances and opportunities, and when we're doing something that's only gonna enhance us and better us, the universe, the spirit world, God always supports that and brings to you what is needed in that time. So if anyone wants to share the different dreams they're having, all the different things that's coming up, I know last night there's about 4 or 5 that come to mind, that I know a lot of us will forget some of them. But I love mine, and I love remembering them, and I love analysing them, and I love inspecting them and seeing what they show me. And there's about 4 or 5 that are still fresh in my mind that I'm just like, wow. Because normally what would happen with me is over the next couple of days, I will see a lot of those come to kind of fruition, and the same people, the same scenarios, same places will come into play in my everyday reality. And like that, once I've tracked them, it becomes, because before I could just forget about them, it could happen after, and I'm like, oh, epiphany moment, I saw that. But now I can see it coming up and see how it plays out, and it's like they could be lessons and blessings. And I know that's happening with a lot of ye, but some of ye won't be consciously aware of it, or some of ye have the moment after, you're like a bit of deja vu feeling. But they're all showing us and helping us clear out what, for some, it's what we can't deal with in our everyday reality, what could be a bit too much, what can take up too much of our mental energy. It could be too time consuming, it could take you away from what you're actually supposed to be doing. So our subconscious will do it through sleep time, because it's easier, it's safer, it's less what's the word, less of a takeover in your everyday life, really. So be open to receiving the guidance that's given you, being open to taking the opportunity and work with it. And don't be too overwhelmed or daunted by everything that's going on, because there is a reason for it all. And hindsight is a great thing. Just stop thinking of before, stop trying to figure out where it's all getting you, and just be in the moment of now and work with it and flow with it. Let yourself receive. Thanks everyone. If you have any comments, any messages, anything you want to share, any questions you want to ask but don't want to do publicly, don't be afraid, don't hesitate. Message me, book in with me, whatever you feel drawn to. Take care now all.